Hey Gearheads, welcome back to BZB TV. Nate back here from the tech support team. Today we're in our front lobby here, and today we're going to show how well that our BG 4K ADAMO cameras go with the Roland V-600UHD video switcher. This is a multi-format 4K HDR switcher, and it works very well with our ADAMO cameras. You can easily connect them, network them, and actually set and recall presets with them as you're controlling other things with your Roland. A wonderful thing about the switcher as well as our cameras, they're all 4K based, so you have 4K at 60 outputting over the HDMI into the Roland, and the Roland is outputting one to the multi-view screen as well as your main output, all at 4K at 60. The unit can have up to 4 HDMI inputs. Right now we just have 2 of our cameras hooked up, but you can see you can have up to 8 inputs, but actually 4 of them are HDMI. You can do a lot of switching. The thing we want to show today is how to set and recall the presets for your camera just with the Roland. We recommend actually setting up your presets in the web interface or with the remote. You can set them up inside here, but it's a lot easier and user friendly to do it inside the web interface. But once they're set, this Roland does a great job of setting, recalling each preset that you set just with the push of a couple buttons. Also, an amazing feature about this Roland is that you can recall all your presets at once. So if you have multiple cameras, but you have like a certain zone that you want all those cameras to point at, you can set that to all presets, recall, and it'll actually recall them all at once, so you don't have to do it individually. But if you're looking for a specific shot for each camera, you could do that as well. So let's go ahead and dive in. So first thing you want to do is go ahead and hit your menu button there. Make sure you have the multi-view screen pulled up. As you can see, it's nice and big for anyone to read. And so you have a lot of options there, but one option we want to focus on is remote control. So your enter button is just pushing the value toggle down. So I'm going to go down to remote control. And as you can see, you have some options there. I'm going to do network and LAN. LAN control is you want to make sure everything is on the same local area network. You got your cameras and your switcher. As long as they're all on the same network, they'll be talking to each other. So let me just double check that. LAN control. So as you can see, DHCP was already turned on. So I already pulled an address from our local address. So we are good on that one. I'm going to go ahead and hit the exit button. I'm going to go down to camera control. And let's go to camera ID 1, camera 1, that's for our first camera. Protocol, there's a lot of different options there, but VSCA over IP is the one that works well with our cameras, works right away. And then IP address, I already put the IP address in just to kind of pre-configure things for this video. But as you can see, it is our camera is on the same network as the Roland. And you can easily just adjust each bracket here by just clicking down on the button here, and then you can just scroll to whatever number you need to reach. Since I already did that, I don't need to adjust it, and there we go. And so if you wanted to, you could go down to, you could store and recall your presets if you want to set them up here, which is a great option if you haven't set your presets yet. But we already did it on using the web interface. Actually, I did it earlier with the remote. So I'm going to go show you just how easy it is to recall the presets. So I'm going to go ahead and exit, and now we're to our preview screen, our multi-view screen. So with the Roland, in order to recall your presets, you got to be in the DSK mode. So go ahead on your mode button there. You want to go ahead and hold the DSK button, and it should turn blue. That's what you want. And now in the aux composition buttons is how you recall your presets. So as you can see, I have channel 1, my first camera, up at the top right here. And then so if I hit the 1 button, that's going to be my first preset. And I just tap that, and boom, I set my preset just on our video wall. And then I'll hit preset 2, which goes right to our ADAMO camera, which I preset as well. And then 3 is our home position. So as you can see, really easy to just recall the presets with the buttons as long as you preset them before. Makes it really easy. Second, I want to show you how you can recall 2 presets at once, one for each camera, all at the same time. Because for camera 2, I actually set some presets as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the menu button. I'm going to go back to remote control, camera control, and then I'm going to go to all cameras recall. I'm going to turn that on. So I'm going to go ahead and exit. Once that's on, exit, and we got both cameras. And so I'm going to go ahead and hit preset 1 for both cameras, and they should both move. 1, 2, boom, they're both moving. And so camera 1 is pointing at the video wall, and camera 2 is pointing at our beautiful BZB logo. And then I'm going to go to preset 2 for both cameras. That one's going back to the camera, and then our other one is going back to our other camera. And then preset 3, both back to the home position. I think this is an awesome feature, so you don't have to go camera 1, recall, camera 2, recall. Just if you have all your presets, boom, one button, and there you go. Well, there you have it, gearheads. As you can see, the Roland Switcher is a great tool with our cameras. They work very well together, all 4K at 60. Just add the cameras, add some presets, recall them with this, and you're good to go. If you're using a lot of the Roland stuff already, you could add these cameras very simply. As always, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Love to hear from you, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. If you have any questions about the V600 Roland Switcher, we'll leave a link in the description, so you click on that for more information, as well as our BG ADAMO 4K cameras. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe so you'll be notified when more of our videos come out. And as always, have a great day.